All right, something different. This is a project that me and the wife have been doing secretly. So I just thought that I make the final content on it. But this is, as you know, it's my classic mini. Flash is just chasing flies. And we done a custom interior. We had this shipped from Stitched Up Interiors in UK. And then we did all those gauges. We did the whole wiring in it. It has a Minitech kit along with my buddy Daniel's from DV Coopers, and he got this custom shifter linkage for it. So this is our project that we're working on, and it's a V series. So it's a B20 block with high compression speed factory pistons and Eagle rods with a Integra Type R head. And this is what we've been working on, kind of like a secret project, because it's just one of those things that we just wanted to try and not document it, but we're almost at the end of it. So I just figured, why not just make a video showing the progress? Not a lot of people know about it, but yeah, it is stupid tight and it's giving me so much headache. And I said every cuss word in the library. I mean, look how close it is. But today we're gonna go ahead and install this manifold that we got from OBX. And the other manifold that I had was an even manifold, and it was just way too big, so we had to scrap that. But I feel like this is gonna fix, so we're gonna remove that. As you can see, I have to cut this here to make a little bit better of a cut, and then just put like maybe something just so it looks cleaner. But this is what the Mini has been up to. I know you haven't seen it, and yeah, it's a project. All right, so the goal is to be able to get this in there. And I thought if I took off this, I should be able to have more space, but it looks like we won't. I try to do some finagling here because I don't want to remove the motor, and just to be able just to put this thing on. Another thing is to take this bar out here, but I don't want to cut it off because that's the bar for the bumper and all that. So it's really tight, and I'm not professional. We've just been doing this, me and the wifey. We just been doing this project, and we have literally learned from our friends too, have been great with this, but we have put the pistons together. We have put the, the piston rings, everything we have done by ourselves on this. So it's just one of those projects. It's a good couples therapy project. It's been a pain. This has been one of those projects, and I try to stay on the project and not give up on it, but it's been such a pain that I always love minis. If you know me, like I collect so many classic minis, because minis are just something that just gets me happy. But yeah, this has been crazy, but it's just one of those things where we want to finish it. The wiring that we had for it, the first time they sent it out, the wiring actually burnt the computer. It was smoking from the harness, and it was smoking from the ECU. So we replaced the wiring, got a new wiring harness, and now that seems to be working, but now we have to get a new P28 ECU with a Honda chip, because that got burnt as well. But anyway, so little problems, you know, here and there. But as far as that, we just got this in, and we have to cut here and here, and then later on maybe weld it back on, because as you can see, there is no space and it won't go over without that. So I'm gonna cut this right here, this right here. These are gonna be little episodes, nothing crazy, just showing the progress. I wanted to get rid of the, just basically getting everything in and all the motor and stuff like that. It's our first one, so we knew that this was going to be much more of a headache, because there's no whatchamacallit, there's no procedures
Instruction
or
manuals.
instructions. Oh yeah, there's nothing like that on it. I mean, there's a couple guys on Facebook that have, obviously in the Honda groups, that they do swaps like this, so they were helpful with just things like that, but it's getting there, and it's gonna be crazy when we see it. It should be pushing like 220, 230 horsepower, but on this thing it weighs 1100, so it's gonna be a rocket. I don't know. Over here. Have to cut here. You're gonna have to cut here a little bit just to, but it's there. So her idea was to take this out first, so we have more space to put the manifold. And then now we should be able to put her on. You don't know how many people I have contacted me to make a manifold and they haven't replied, so I was like, okay. So my buddy Daniel, a DV Cooper, she said, you know what? This might work. And it's actually, looks like it's gonna be working perfectly. Guys, you have no idea how tight this is, but if you've seen the Mini, this is gonna be so crazy. And then this, we have silicone clamps down here. We have to cut this in half. And then use the silicone clamp. So I feel like we still gonna have an issue. We're gonna have to put it down a little bit lower than that. But as you can see, this is how tight it is. And we have an LS transmission, LS 5-speed in it. So that'll be way faster than the 60 mile per hour she was doing. But yeah, it's tight. And this is another issue too, our brake lines. Look how close this is to here. But we'll fuck with that with another day. And then suspension wise, we did custom coilovers as well. And then this is how the whole kit comes, basically. And it's not a bad kit, but like I said, there's no wire drops at all. You don't have no instructions. So it's just hard to do it. Did you get it? There? Oh yeah, look at that. Sweet.
This one's gonna be.
Yeah, I can maybe just do this by hand for now. I can do it, it's okay.
Okay, it was just.
And then let's just put a couple nuts here so it holds it in place. But yeah, that is exciting. Okay, it's almost getting there. I just gotta go to Home Depot and grab some nuts for here. But I'm really excited how it all looks. And it feels like it's gonna work out. This might bend it a little bit just to get it away from the exhaust like that. But I think once it ties in, I think that should suck up a little bit and that should create a better space. But I'm so happy this OBX manifold helped. But guys, I cannot wait for this thing to get done. And she's gonna stay looking like a sleeper like this with the white wheels, the original white wheels on the front and all that. So it's gonna look like a sleeper, but boy, she's going to move out. Stage 3 clutch. So I am very excited. I lost motivation on this thing, to be honest with you, but after seeing it back again and doing the exhaust manifold and getting everything ready, she's gonna be so good. So here are the gauges. We got these gauges from Amazon and they're all individually wired in. And like I said, me and the wife, we did all the wiring, all this is brand new. We put wires here for the turn signals, the headlights, everything. So all the wiring in here, it's all new. The only thing, it doesn't have AC anymore, which is okay. This would be perfect for like the weekend, just taking rides like that, and it's gonna be so fast. I cannot wait. But yeah, that's how much the progresses have been. We have this, like I said, this has been our little secret project, and now I feel like it's time that we can start to show it off, because we're almost getting there to that point. So all right, we're gonna go to Home Depot. If you guys pay attention to my Instagram, this is our brand new, well, to us, Jimny, and it's a 3-cylinder turbo. This is a Samurai but Japanese spec, so it's a Suzuki Jimny, and Japan they call them Jimneys, but it's pretty much a Samurai. The only thing that changes on this, it does have a 3-cylinder turbo, and this one has a 3-speed automatic. I'm gonna make a little video about this thing. I love this thing. I just picked it up from Marketplace not too far, and guys, it looks so good. This thing has 16,000 miles, by the way, so she's getting there. But we're gonna go to Home Depot in it. Might have to get a little bit of gas. I think I'm pretty empty on it, but I'll make a little video explaining this one. But she is in great quality. Still has AC. I just gotta put a little bit of Freon in it, but it still blows a little bit cold. It's just like a warm. So, but yeah, has a couple of little details like here. I have to get somebody to paint this because they had the roof rack and this was holding on by here, so I cracked a little bit of the paint there. And then right over here, the person that sprayed the clear, didn't do a great job, so it's bubbling. The clear is bubbling, there's no rust, and that's the only thing I have to fix on that too. So let's go to Home Depot. There it is, guys. I mean, this thing is so new. But like I said, I'll make a little video of it later on. But for right now, let's go to Home Depot. This thing is so slow, but it's not about the speed on this one. It's just the vibe that it gives you when you're driving it. It's so cool, and it's so spacious inside, believe it or not. But I always wanted one of these in Puerto Rico. You know, I see all the samurais and stuff like that, so it's really cool to be able to get me one. But yeah, it's so chilling. Just the experience of driving it. It looks pretty good. It matches the Home Depot colors. And that's the original paint scheme of this thing too, so I do love driving this thing, guys. It's really cool. Tool section. I think it's number 12. Let's see what size this is. I think it's somewhere there. Home Depot didn't have it, so I checked here, and they always have a bunch of different nuts and stuff like that. So let's go to my O'Reilly Parts. Hello, O'Reilly Parts. Yep, got what I was looking for. These are gonna work perfect. I like the little gold too. It's nice. Little Riley's. Just the little things. Alright, here's the OBX manifold already installed. And guys, it's gonna work out perfect. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you hit like and subscribe, if you like this content, subscribe. We're gonna post a lot more videos on it. This was, like I said, a little secret project that me and the wifey was working on. So at the beginning we didn't get any videos, even a lot of you said, hey, get some footage and stuff like that, a lot of my friends, but we figured that we wanted just to start and see how the project was, and we were walking to this thing Monday to Friday, building the motor and all that. But it was cool because we learned through YouTube how to do a lot of the stuff, and a lot of our friends help us to see what we needed, and it was just a cool project that me and her did. So now we decided to just bring it on and actually documented the rest of it. Like I said, this was just a manifold, and I've been looking for a manifold for the longest, and I had no luck. And finally my buddy said this one will work, and it did work. Thankfully, I was looking for somebody to weld. That's probably the next thing that I'm gonna have to start learning how to do, is to weld here and left and right. But guys, it's getting there, and I can't wait to have it out. I can't wait to take it to the Cars and Coffee. This thing is gonna be one cool rocket. So yeah, thank you guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.